CNBC, citing 3 current and former officials, reported that Xi Jinping openly told President Biden at a meeting on November 15 that China intends to unite with Taiwan, but it has not yet been determined when that will be done. During the meeting between the Chinese and American delegations, Xi also told Biden that China prefers a peaceful absorption of Taiwan, without the use of force, the sources said. The Chinese leader also mentioned predictions made publicly by representatives of the U.S. command that Beijing is allegedly planning to take over Taiwan in 2025 or 2027. The Chinese leader told Biden that these are false predictions because Beijing has not yet set a timeframe. According to CNBC, before the summit, the Chinese delegation asked the American side that Biden make a public statement after the negotiations, that the U.S. supports China's desire for peaceful reunification with Taiwan and does not support Taiwan's independence. The White House rejected the request. The spokesman of the National Security Council refused to comment on this information at the request of journalists. In this way, new, previously undisclosed details of important negotiations between the leaders of the U.S. and China were revealed. Officials familiar with the conversation between Biden and Xi described the Chinese leader as direct and frank, but not confrontational. His language was no different from what he always says. He's always tough on Taiwan. He's always had a tough stance, a U.S. official familiar with the details of the talks told the channel. Xi Jinping's position on Taiwan is causing serious concern among Biden administration officials, who are trying to avoid a conflict with China, writes CNBC. The leaders of the U.S. and China held 4-hour talks in November, the purpose of which was to prevent a conflict between the countries with the world's largest economies. Diplomats on both sides spent months trying to arrange these talks. The Chinese government considers Taiwan its territory and declares its intention to reunify. The U.S. does not recognize Taiwan as an independent state, as do most UN countries, but opposes China's threats to annex the island by force. Please like and subscribe to our channel to be the first to know all the important news.